For my conference strategy, I chose to focus on summarizing. I've recently noticed in my current placement that my students use this skill a lot, and I think it could be really beneficial for students with disabilities and struggling learners. Summarizing can be hard for students if they're not taught how to do it properly. It's a big part of comprehension, and it's a skill that people use throughout their whole lives. Teaching students summarization strategies will help them deepen their understanding of whatever text they're reading and give them the ability to describe it in their own words. So what is summarizing and what is its purpose? Summarizing retells a story by explaining the main events in a shorter way. The purpose is to show that you understand the main idea and the details. There are 3 parts of summarizing: identifying the story elements, which are the character, plot, setting, problem, and solution, organizing your thoughts, and using a summary strategy like the 5-finger retell. Summarizing strategies can be taught well in small guided reading groups. In guided reading groups, teachers can have students read a story and then show them strategies like the 5-finger retell or the somebody wanted but so then retell. These are both summarization strategies that help students process and think about what they just read. Teachers can also do whole group lessons on summarizing. For example, a teacher could do a read aloud of a book and have students haven't read before. They could then talk about what it means to summarize and go back to the story and look at important details. Finally, the class could create an anchor chart about summarizing that they could hang up in the classroom and refer to throughout the school year. This is an example of an anchor chart that you could create in your classroom for summarizing. So summarize or retell the story in your own words. Somebody, who is the main character, wanted, what did the character want, but what was their problem, so how did the character solve the problem, then what was the resolution of the story. This was our 5-finger retell of somebody wanted, but so then. So there are actually several Common Core standards for summarization, and here are just a couple. So one of them is read closely to determine what text says explicitly to make inferences from it. Cite specific textual evidence when writing or speaking to support conclusions drawn from the text. Determine central ideas or themes of a text and analyze their development. Summarize the key supporting details and ideas. Thanks for listening.